Hello seekers, welcome back to the channel The GANN Way. Let's begin. The ancient pyramids of Egypt have perplexed researchers for centuries. This is not only due to their impressive size, breathtaking beauty or historical significance. The great curiosity regarding the pyramids stands for the most part from their mysterious and enigmatic aura. Despite the extensive research undertaken, many questions remain unanswered. How these edifices were designed or what their purpose was remain a mystery to this day. In this video I will reveal findings that can help clarify one of the open questions: how are the measurements of the three pyramids in Giza determined? I offer here a novel explanation with a precise geometric solution for all three pyramids. One plan which determines even the interior design of the Great Pyramid. In my research I examine the dimensions of each base, the sloped sides, the angles and the height of each pyramid, and the interior design of the Great Pyramid. It is my contention that all these measurements are based on the division of a circle with a 120-meter radius into 7 equal parts. To further clarify, I will illustrate the way in which the proposed heptagon corresponds with the dimensions of each pyramid. We start by drawing a circle with a 120-meter radius and dividing circumference into 7 equal parts. We mark the apex from 1 to 7 and join them all to form a geometric grid of a 7-pointed star. A matrix of a heptagon. We now connect apex 1, 3 and 6 to create a triangle. Its height is 146 meters, the length of each side is 187, the base is 233 and the lateral angle is 51.4 degrees. These dimensions are identical to those of the Great Pyramid of Giza, known as Khufu's Pyramid, thought to be constructed so 4,500 years ago. Let us turn the wheel, and from this cross point on the vertical axis, we stretch a base to both sides up to the sides of the heptagon and join the ends upwards in the center point of the upper side. The height of this triangle is 137 meters, the side is 172, and the base is 208 meters. These are the exact dimensions of the second pyramid of Giza, called Khufu's Pyramid. When we proceed to measure one of 7 small marked triangles out, its height is 65 meters, the length of each side is 83 meters and the base measures 104 meters. These are the exact dimensions of the Menkaures Pyramid, the smaller pyramid of the Giza complex. It is now evident that the dimensions of all three pyramids were derived from a geometry of a heptagon bordered by a circle, with 120 meters radius. Architecture in ancient days was utilized as a mean of developing humans' thought. It was considered as sacred, scientific and eternal art that followed godly revelations to all people from the Far East to Mesopotamia, Egypt, through the God of Israel, Christianity and Islam to the western side of the globe. In temples of the Olmec, the Mayas and the Aztecs, to name a few, the goal of ancient architecture was to preserve multidisciplinary knowledge reflecting the structure of the universe. Our position in space, the laws of nature, the seasons, the equinoxes, the solstices, precession, etc. Vast scientific knowledge. In astronomy, mathematics and geometry was stored in sacred buildings through their location, shapes, dimensions, angles and internal ratios. This supposition is further supported by the fact that the same heptagonal grid dictates even the interior design of the Great Pyramid. For example, the trenches from the Queen's Chamber, located at the center of the circle, join the center with the apex 2 and 7, and the angle of the shafts 38.6 degrees also matches this geometry. We can also see how the largest sending gallery leading to the King's Chamber is built along the line that joins apex 3 with apex 7. This means that not only do the outer dimensions follow the heptagonal matrix, but their inner plan follow the same rule. It is very unlikely that what we see can be attributed to mere coincidence. These findings suggest that the architect of the pyramids chose number 7 consciously and purposely. The riddle of number 7, one of the pharaohs, even in his dreams of 7 cows and again of 7 shifts, solved only by Joseph, the beloved son of Jacob. The heptagonal matrix characterizes even more artistic creations of ancient Egyptian culture, like the 19 rays of light or sunbeams that appear in reliefs from the period of Akhenaten and Nefertiti 1350 BC, and are considered an important concept in ancient Egyptian religion and art. The origin of the 19 rays is from joining of apex 1 to every cross point produced by the lines forming the heptagon. There is also a possible connection between Aphrodite's crown and these matrix. Notice how the wide-angle elongated crown perfectly follows the grid and locates the painted ribbon, symbolizing the zodiac belt on the equator. The knot, shaped like the symbol of infinity sin at the front of the ribbon, presents the yearly cycle of the sun up and down the equator. Now we can read the three pyramids as declarations in universal language, the language of mathematics and geometry.